why don't we flip back to the soccer conversation? Anthony Fontana, Union midfielder, thank you so much for giving us a few minutes on the show today.
For sure. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, can't hear you just yet. We'll get you up live in 1 second.
He was only giving us that little bit of time.
Yeah, that's it. Mike, if you can just let me know in the chat when Anthony. There we go. We got you, Anthony. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing great. How about you guys?
We're fantastic. We get to watch you guys every time you're on TV. I was just saying to Jeff, you guys are the hottest team in Philadelphia and fun to watch. You're guys on top of the world. You turned 21 on October 14th, celebrated by scoring a goal. What has this season been like for you?
Yeah, it's been a crazy year. Obviously for everyone, 2020 has just been pretty wild. But for us, we stuck to it. We stuck with our guns, stay professional, and now it's really paying off. It's been a fun year, and now hopefully coming towards the end, we'll get a trophy to remember it by.
One of the things that seems fun, at least looking from the outside, is watching you guys grow up together, watching all of the homegrown talent kind of make its way to the MLS and building this team to where they are, which is the team with the most points in the MLS. What has it been like for you to go through the homegrown program and to bond the way that you seem to have with your other homegrown teammates?
Oh, it's really awesome. It's probably the best thing about this whole thing. It's amazing because, like you said, we have grown up together since I was about 13, 14. I've been on the same team with 3 or 4 of the guys. So seeing each other go through good times and bad times, and always being there for each other is it's something that's truly special, and it'll stick with me forever. Just the brotherhood and the friendships that you create. And yeah, it's even better when we're all playing really well and having a lot of success at the professional level.
All right. So I'm going to ask you the hard-hitting question now. Of all the guys that you've gone through this program with, of this group of talent, young talent, if you only could take one in an island with you for a year, which one you taking?
Oh God, that is a tough question because I love them all. I really love them all. Now, if we have to survive, or if we have to survive together, like we have to hunt our food, I'd probably take Mark, just because Mark has a lot of gadgets and a lot of things that I think would help. But yeah, I'll just stay with Mark. I think he's probably the best one to be on an island with.
See, Jeff, he didn't go with who he's going to have the best time with. He was going to go who is going to be the best helper for him there on the island. It's amazing. You've been. Sorry, go ahead, Anthony.
Let me just say, I would have an amazing time with Mark, but I just know that he, we would get through it. Me and Mark, we've kids, you don't know. Me and Mark, we've known each other since we were about 8 or 9. So, and we carpooled up in the academy for many years. So yeah, I know we would do great on an island together.
You mentioned some of the soccer when you were younger. You obviously started in Newcastle, Delaware when you were 4. But I read a story. It was something that happened when you were 6, watching Italy win the World Cup in 2006 that really kind of inspired you. Can you talk about that and how it still impacts you to this day, watching that game with your family?
Yeah. So let me bring you back a bit. I was 6 years old, watching Italy in the 2006 World Cup. As you may know, I am Italian. And obviously I wanted them to win. And as the game goes on and they win, there was so much happiness and joy and pride that I experienced just from that game and watching it. I saw my family members and everyone so happy, and I was like, wow, obviously I was playing soccer at that time, and I just said to myself, I want to do this for the rest of my life. Just if I could bring that type of joy and happiness to people that I don't even know around the world, that would be the best feeling in the world. And you know, um, a few years later, now I'm at a professional level, and that if I ever get down on myself, that's kind of the moment I look to and think of, that kind of still drives me forward and inspires me, because that's kind of the core of why I do this.
You talked about the long carpool rides. One of the things that the people seem to forget is how much family invests their time in this. And you, from what I've heard, you have a very close family relationship, including a younger brother who appears to idolize you. What has it been like for you to go through this and be a local guy, and your family to be there for the successes that you're now having?
Oh yeah, my parents, my grandparents, aunts, uncles, everyone has played a huge role in my development and in my career. Like you said, I am very close with my family. Still live at home, but all the sacrifice and everything they've put into me and my career, it is amazing. Just what how much that really drives me forward. And yeah, my little brother. Again, everyone says they play the sport for their family and this and that, and of course, you do. Ultimately, I do it for them, do it for myself. But any time that I have success, it's a win for the whole family. It's a win, for everyone. It's like my team outside the team. And yeah, my family, every time they're at the games, and I score, or if I play well, they're proud of me no matter what. So I'm just happy that I can be this close to them, and that they can be a part of this part of the journey.
So does the Fontana family get to sit in the Sons of Ben section?
You see, they just want to sit anywhere. They just want to watch the games. They love it all, but they definitely do. They love the Sons of Ben. They love the energy they bring, and of course, all of us as a team, we love it.
You've been able to move through the system with Coach Curtin at different levels. He's somebody who obviously knows you well. I saw a quote from him. He said, "The word that often comes to mind when he watches you is fearless." What is it that you want to be known for as a player out there on the field? Because we're obviously watching that TV cheering you on, just like you were cheering the Italian team on in 2006. What do you want to be known for?
Yeah, I just want to be known as a really good player, and someone that fans and everyone enjoys watching, whether that's on the ball, just playing the game, or if that's a celebration after a goal. I just want to be someone that entertains people, and that does ultimately bring them some sort of happiness or inspiration when I play. Yeah, and I think that's the best thing to be remembered by. Just on the field, a good player, and just, entertaining, to say, that I would say that's probably it.
You mentioned the Sons of Ben and the impact that they can have. This has been an odd year. You've played in front of empty stadiums, and now you're starting to get some fans back. What's it like to have them back in that atmosphere, and how challenging was it to play when they weren't there?
Yeah, now that we have fans back, it's so much better than when we didn't have any fans. But again, our team, we've stayed very professional and focused. So whether there's no one in the whole stadium, and it's just the 11 players against the other 11 players, or if the stadium's packed, then it doesn't really change anything. We just have one goal in mind, and that's to win every game. But the fans, now that they're coming back, it does play a big role. brings more of an atmosphere, which is awesome. And yeah, and I'm happy that they are back.
As you close in on the end of the season and the beginning of the playoffs, what are you most looking forward to?
I'm most looking forward to that, kind of my first experience in in the playoffs, and hopefully, like I said, we want to bring home that MLS Cup. That's ultimately the goal from day one when we were getting our physicals back in January to December. You know, that's the goal. So hopefully we can go forward and get as far as we can. And if that is lifting the trophy, then that's just going to make it 10 times better.
What did it mean to you guys before we let you go to beat Toronto the other night? They're obviously you're pushing them for first in the league. They come in and kind of blow their doors off a little bit at 5-0. How special was that to this team to maybe make a point to the league about who you are?
That game, it meant pretty much everything. That's how every game is, just like the next one, and then the next one after that. Every game means the most to us at that moment, and yeah, that was the first place game, and we came in and we showed the league in Toronto what we have, and again, we might be seeing them later in playoffs, and obviously it's going to be a tough game anytime we play them. That night we handled business pretty well, to say the least, and yeah, now hopefully people in the league kind of start giving us more respect. But if they don't, we'll just have to show them why they need to respect us when their time is in front of us, I guess.
Yeah, we're enjoying you going out there and taking the respect, even if they're not giving it to you. We wish you continued success like you're having this season, and the push to the playoffs and the experience. And hope you get to enjoy this all with your family, because that's a fun story too. So thanks so much for giving us the time, and look forward to seeing you out there doing some great things.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.